welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscription button, because are you the type of person that's hyped for Dying Light 2 and upcoming events? Then we already have that bond. Today, we're going over yesterday's livestream event Techland hosted, and a piece of me was intrigued as soon as I saw Piotr Zemenik's shirt he was wearing during that time. He was letting us know more about Aiden's behind the story type of deal. As we go through this, I want to let you know, I pretty much broke my neck trying to read all of it to get to you guys. I'm also going to make it easier for you to read. All I'm asking is one like on the video to pay for my surgery. Now let's get into these specific builds that were teased at all of us, and perhaps you didn't notice.
Our second guest is a man of two industries, cinema and gaming. In a previous life, he wrote the hit HBO series Vataha?
Vataha, yeah.
And then he moved on to Techland to become a narrative director, Piotr Zemenik.
Hi guys, thank you.
So we have plenty of time to talk about the rest of the characters in Dying Light 2. There are tons of them. But today I think we want to focus on Aiden Caldwell, the protagonist. You want to talk more about him? Or?
Yeah, sure. So Aiden, he's the member of Outcasts, you know? The group of people traveling through this dangerous world of Dying Light 2 called pilgrims, because he's looking for his relative. The person whom he lost many, many years ago, and that person is his only memory from the past, and the only answer to whom Aiden really is.
Aiden is a really rich, deep character, very much cooler than I am.
Oh, no, come on.
I mean, he can run across buildings, jump from rooftop to rooftop, use all kinds of weapons.
Alright man, we take a moment to look back at what his shirt really tells us about what we can expect. We start off with our first build, Aiden. The main, meta build I'm assuming. It starts with an M, and separate angles look like it ends in the letter A. We designed the version of the blank, specifying in melee combat to look like an urban ninja. The colors are muted, but the red elements, and I'm assuming the word is and, but it looks to be a little bit longer. It then continues. Black is the color of death, red, blood, and aggression, followed by another blank slate covering words, and Gothic-inspired accessories such as belt buckles resembling Gothic tomes. I believe this is already starting to look like from the original game. We can already see the excessiveness put into the different kinds of builds or saves we can have going along with different playthroughs. It kind of intrigues me how it separates from another build listed here. I continue. Aiden, the tank build, the most armored, of course our famous blank spots, the peacekeepers and the colonel's men. So we ended up scrapping the idea. Ultimately, at higher levels, his outfit is still sporty, but it's thick, heavy, and made up of very durable, I think, and protection during a fight. Remember, I can't see these words the best, as the angle and the effect they have on the lower end of the screen makes it even more so a task. But as far as we can tell, these builds have to be a sure thing, and they already sound amazing for specific playstyles, or even playing all types within the same or different saves. It might just involve armor overall, and nothing to do with weapon combat. But we'll see. Aiden the Healer. First and foremost, the healer blanks as possible. His clothes are very light and form-fitting and don't restrict his movements in combat. This class is blank, inspired by high-end design, and the rest is pretty much a blur. If you can see more than I can, feel free to help out in the comments below. All help towards figuring out these classes more in depth is truly appreciated. But I feel this class will be the most used, as everyone loves to stay alive and not die, right? Right guys? Now on to our next class, and maybe even our final one. Aiden, the LongRange. When designing the clothes of hunters and scouts, whether adjustments or maybe it says alignments, we push the athletic aesthetic to the side in a favor of the post-apocalyptic something? That's all I can get from that. Modifiers and blank. As such, his clothes are less uniform fitting. His missions require him to blend into his surroundings, so green, gray, and that's all I could manage from this one at this time. This is the one. I'm most likely going to choose this class as being a stealthy silent shot because it was one of the few satisfying moments I had when playing Dying Light 1. Now this isn't to say that these are the only classes we will see. It mentions nowhere so far that we only have 4 in-depth separate builds to select from. Seeing how in co-op we can have a maximum of 4 players only, it does really push that fact that this is indeed every class. But as we've seen with the recent posts from the Dying Light Discord, our guesses are a bit off from their reality. Maybe we will find out more in future episodes as to what words lie hidden by the effect on the bottom of the screen, or what's behind the censored areas for the individual class setups, as well as maybe you get to choose all the classes, level them up to your liking, and switch from different ones if you're a solo player. Do you have a favorite? I'm interested to know which class you think is going to be your main, or are you interested in all of them? Getting to really know all these classes and making them the best you possibly can. So far, I'm favoring the long-range class and expect to work it real nice while attempting to survive in the night and really getting into those zones with apparently the rarest loot. So far, I'm really excited to see the upcoming events, and we will be streaming it live on Twitch. If you're interested, check me out in the description below and also the comments. I always link it there. If you made it this far into the video, drop a like down below. I appreciate the help you guys give me here and look forward to more Dying Light 2 as it unfolds, of course. You guys take care, and I'm gonna see y'all real soon.
You know, and turning to be a monster, you know, because in Dying Light we all infected. Yeah, we all wearing this biomarker. You know, Aiden, you're wearing this, I'm wearing this. That's a watch actually. But